Nets leading by 6. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Greg Monroe. Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Paul Millsap. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
Arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed.
And, you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
Now, here is Young. Passes it to the monster. 6 to shoot. Out to the wing. Here's Bogdanovic. A rebound by the Nets. Harden's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
Now here's Durant. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. The 3. They get it back. Monroe down low. He's guarded by Collins. Monroe, no good.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Dishes it to Bogdanovic. There's a screen. And a miss there on the triple. Nets leading by 9. Irving with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively.
And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals, and of course the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap, a freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
And the first one drops.
Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. He has 18 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Both good from the line that time. Certainly the biggest surprise last year, Clark, was the play of the Atlanta Hawks. Few would have picked them to win the East at the start of the season.
Well, they did it, and they earned it. The Hawks didn't have any superstars on their roster, but they won with solid team play.
And that one comes up a bit short.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
To the wing right side. The 17-footer. And that one's good. Millsap. Millsap's got 5 now.
And for the Hawks, they did end up with 4 All-Stars last season. As you said, it was all about how they worked together as a team.
Here's Collins. 9 points in the game so far. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
And checking out some stats for Millsap. Great showing for him last season. He was around 16 points per last year. 8 rebounds and 3 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Yeah, you know, you want your team to at least hold court when the reserves come in. Don't lose ground. He definitely keeps them solid up front.
Now, here is Harden. 12 points for him. From 17 feet out, another miss by Millsap.
And, you know, around the NBA, the league recognized the Hawks were a complete team. Everybody played their roles superbly. The NBA named all 5 of their starters the player of the week last year in an unprecedented move. Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Irving kicks to Durant. Shoots from the high post. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Mills, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Atlanta calls timeout. Nets were the hottest team and story a few years back, certainly, but last season they were put up for sale, surprisingly to Sutton Clark midway through the year.
Yeah, that was odd timing given the new arena and rebranding. I mean, you would think after all that effort to rebuild the team, you would see it through.
And here's Young. Kicks it to Gallinari. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to the monster. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And for the Nets being put up for sale, a big part of it was they were a team that was supposed to compete for titles. And since the move to Brooklyn, they have had trouble going deep in the playoffs.
And you know, with Brooklyn, I don't think anybody wants to take over a team in a rebuild mode. I mean, that's what the Nets seem to be looking at for the next few seasons. They had their shot, went all in with some of their decisions, unfortunately came up short.
And Paul Millsap, guys, the only player to lead the NCAA in rebounding 3 straight seasons back in college. A former second-round pick, was kind of slept on, but now clearly making his mark in the NBA.
Joe Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets. Greg, you were talking about Millsap's ferocious rebounding. He battles inside, but Clark, he is so skilled.
Yeah, he's just really a good all-around basketball player. He can pass, handle, step out, and hit the 3. Very, very versatile. He makes an impact on the game a lot of ways.
Here's Bogdanovich. He has 7. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And Mills kicks to Harden. Rebounded by the Hawks. Lamonster's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Gallinari dishes to Young. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Young's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Brooklyn leading by 10. It's Harden with the drive. Softly drops in the floater.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Young with the ball. He's got 6. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Nets have gone 3 of 8 so far in the 3rd quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Millsap kicks to Johnson. Pass to Mills. Here's the 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Here's Bogdanovich. 7 points in the game. looking to end his cold spell, and it's good on the layup. Bogdanovich has got 9.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Harden, another one falls for Brooklyn.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Atlanta calls timeout. When you think of James Harden, you don't think much about his athleticism. His strength, though, is exceptional for his position.
Yeah, I think that's his greatest attribute. His ball handling's good, but it's his strength. He's able to run through contact.
The Nets making a switch here. Booker's checked in. The Hawks trail by 13. Now Young. 6 points for him. There's a good screen. Collins kicks to Gallinari. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. Good work defensively by Millsap.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
The 3 from Harden. Again, the miss by Harden.
And Harden able to get wherever he wants on the court. I mean, he can muscle you, but he's also got that Euro step and all those moves that just leave you in a dizzy.
Now Young. James Harden missing on the 3. Out to Gallinari. The 3. That's good. Gallinari's got 11 points.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup. You know, Harden, you think about how elusive he is, but at the same time, he's a guy that seeks contact. I mean, he'll entice a defender to try and reach in, and a master salesman when it comes to getting those refs to blow the whistle.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
That cuts the lead to single digits. Bogdanovich has got 4 this quarter.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
There's the pick. Mills dishes to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Again, the miss by Harden. The Hawks trail by 8. Young outside. Here's Bogdanovich. Harden with the defensive effort. Brooklyn's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's Collins. He's got 11, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for the monster. He's got 12 rebounds, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
And Clark, defensively, he has played this game just so intelligently. I mean, he hasn't let them get away with any loose passes or sloppy ball handling.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for. Atlanta making some changes. Capella's checked in, and it's Korver in for Gallinari. And the Nets also making a change. Robinson's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. You look back last year, and the Hawks were incredible at home last season. Not a bad way to help unveil that beautiful statue of Dominique Wilkins in front of the stadium.
Yeah, I mean, and so much went right for the Hawks. And adding that statue of Neat was the cherry on top. Very classy move from that organization.
The Hawks trail by 9. Feeds to Korver. Young outside. Williams up on top. There's the dish to Capella. Korver passes to Williams. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to go. Good D by Harden.
outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Here's Booker.
Nasty. And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
It's stolen by Korver. Young outside. The pass to the Monster. From deep. And yes, sir, that one drops. The Monster's got 6 in the quarter.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Now here's Harden. He's got 16. Robinson kicks to Mills. There's a screen by Robinson. Clock at 6. Here's Booker. Atlanta with the rebound. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. The feed to Capella. It's Young on the wing, defended by Booker, and stolen by Booker. And Mills with a clear path to the hoop, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. The Hawks second.
Well, I thought this team last season was a team that had some beautiful dimes. I mean, they would spread the floor with their ball movement and spacing and player movement. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Nice passes leading to baskets.
The first one falls.
And guys, every time we think Patty Mills is going to take the next step in his development, he takes a step back. Last season, he shot career lows from the field and behind the arc after having one of his best ever campaigns the year before. That really just makes a coach pull his hair out, and fortunately for me, I don't have it.
Back to Mills. The Spurs could have used his contributions last year. Parker was hobbled. Corey Joseph was still learning. Mills didn't put together consistent efforts and ended up losing minutes, Clark, because of it.
Yeah, you know, Mills had the opportunity to make an impact for a championship contender. That chance doesn't come very often. Unfortunately, he couldn't make the most of it.
Williams. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Lou Williams won the 6th man award last year, Clark, in the NBA. He's not a playmaker, although he kind of plays that position a little bit. This guy scores the ball very well coming off the bench.
He really does. I mean, he looks like a guard because of his size, but he's truly an explosive scorer. And that's the strength of his game, and that's who he is and what he does.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, and when you look at Lou Williams, he's always had a shooting guard skill set in kind of a point guard's body. Now, he's not just a long-range bomber. He will attack the basket and earn his share of trips to the foul line. And that's where he's really deadly. 86% from the stripe last season.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And, you know, back to Williams, sometimes it's better to own one thing, be a master at that, than try to fit a round peg into a square hole. I mean, he's not a really good passer. Never has been. That's not who he is. But he can heat up quickly as a scorer. And that's the side where you put jelly and butter on his toast.
Now here's Durant. He's got 10. Buries the long-range jumper. Durant's got 13 points. The Hawks trail by 11. Williams kicks to Korver. 11 feet away. Rejected by Monroe. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And he gets it to go. And that's now 21 points for Kyrie Irving.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Outside Korver. Sefolosha dishes to Korver. 5 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Williams, that's a 2-pointer, and the jumper is good. Williams has got his 2nd basket of the night. Just 4 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Johnson for 3. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Nets out in front. They lead by 11. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
Check it out.
LA got the people saying.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. The Hawks trail by 11. Sefolosha is out there with Collins. Then there's Lewis Williams. And it's Capella in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. That's good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
It's Millsap with the drive. Outside Irving. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded closely. Fades and shoots. Millsap kicks to Durant. Goes back up. And he gets the jumper to drop. Atlanta's shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. And here is Williams. And it's sent back by Irving. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Here's Bogdanovich. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. That one on Monroe. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
First free throw is good.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Gallinari comes in for Sefolosha. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. And a change for the Nets. Harden's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Irving. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. The three from Harden, and the shot is good. Harden's got 19 points.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
They set the screen. Millsap's against Collins. He feeds it to Young. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. And that'll be his third foul so far. Some on-the-fly coaching right there from their leader.
And that's what you got to do. Never be afraid to remind someone what their role is. And they're a lot better off because of how vocal he is.
And Young kicks to Gallinari. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Durant. Here's Monroe. The kick out to Irving. Millsap a screen. Shot clock at 5. Nobody near Irving. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nets lead by 16.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
shot. One shot, gentlemen.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Harden outside. To the middle. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Bogdanovic. The shot is off. Durant, he's open. But they'll get another chance. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Monroe. The Monsters checked in for Capella. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's the screen. Gallinari with the screen for Young. Knocks down the three ball.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Millsap a screen on Young. Irving passes to Millsap. The steal. Here's Bogdanovic, guarded by Harden. There's Gallinari with the three. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. Millsap's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Gallinari against Durant. Offensive rebound, Nets. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. The Hawks trail by 10. And Young kicks to Collins. Dishes to Gallinari. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. During that last break, I heard Lionel Hollins as he addressed his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Here's the Monster following the basket by Kyrie Irving.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
And he makes good on the layup. And it's a 12-point Nets lead.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
There's a good screen. Harden with it. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Cannot hit.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Brooklyn leading by 10. Here's Irving. Harden outside. Lets it go from deep. Harden missing again. The Hawks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. And Young kicks to Collins. Three-pointer. And Gallinari with the three. Gallinari's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Atlanta. Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Kicks to Durant. From the left block. And that one goes long. Atlanta's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Bogdanovic. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Millsap a screen. Harden kicks to Monroe. And that one's good. Monroe's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Young against Irving. Inside. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Gallinari.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Harden. Outside Irving. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Gallinari's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the middle. Young left side. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Check out the game for cool hands. He has 11 points, then his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Nets leading by 4. Now Harden. He kicks it to Durant. The 11-footer, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Down low. Back to Young. He dishes it to Bogdanovic. And the 3-ball is good. Bogdanovic has got 13 points here in the second half alone. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Harden right side. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Bogdanovic. Millsap covering to take the lead. That one wide left.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Irving dishes to Monroe. Rebound, Atlanta. Collins has got his 6th rebound on the night. Young against Irving. Young passes to Collins. Here's the monster. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. And the Hawks lead by 1.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Now here's Durant. Outside for Millsap. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Hawks shooting here about 46% for the game. Inside. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Timeout called the Nets.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Nets trail by 3. Now here's Irving. And here is Durant. Outside for Millsap. Nets passing it around. Shot to stop the drought. And it's Durant. That time on the assist by Irving. Durant's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
The defense got butterflies the second that shot went up because they know he typically delivers in the clutch.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Irving against Young.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Crockett, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint because those have been big.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Falls, so he hits both of them.
He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. .146 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Collins. Again, the Hawks score.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Monroe. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Irving. Irving double team. Here's the 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks leading. Young outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Rejected by Monroe. And they get it back. Blocked again. And he's able to get it back.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, as a former outstanding rebounder myself, I can certainly appreciate what this guy is doing. An extraordinary combination of talent and desire is what allows him to do what he's done today. Great performance.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Timeout called the Nets. They're trailing by 4. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. Durant against Gallinari. Durant attacking, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2. Right here.
Check out the game for Durant. He has 20 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
No doubt, Clark. They'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
By missing one of those, that leaves them needing a 3 to tie it up. Not the ideal situation.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Now with the lead, I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time, milk the clock a little bit.
Here's the monster. Back to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the monster. It's good!
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
And here's Harden for 3. Knocks down the trifecta. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 2. 6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Six seconds left in the game. It's deflected. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finishes. Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans love it.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Let's take a look now as we give our nod to our Jordan Player of the Game.
I thought this performance he needed to deliver, Ernie. He needed this game. You look at how he's been playing recently, and this was huge for him to come out and have a great night. You can really tell a lot about a player how they break out of a slump. He responded exactly the way he needed to.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.